So which tests do you send to colleges? The short answer is your best ones. The SAT recently implemented score choice. The ACT has always had score choice. So my advice to you is only send what makes you look good. So typically kids can figure out that they're doing better on the SAT or doing better on the ACT. I think all these tests are evil, but that's my personal opinion. You definitely need to be taking the test twice. Most kids use their second sit as the one that they end up sending. You take it the first time, you're all nervous and jittery, it's your first experience. And then your second one, you kind of been there, done that, you're like, all right. And then that score is really usually better. I also recommend that you prep. You're gonna need to prep. Everybody in America is prepping for these tests. You kind of don't have a choice. You can't just go out sending your raw scores against everyone else's prepped scores. It's a bit of an arms race. What you need to check school by school is, does this school super score? Because if the school will super score, which is to say best critical reading from this test, best math from this test, they put them together for a super score. If they do that, then you obviously want to send both. Subject tests, don't send them unless they're amazing. Okay, I don't think it's just good enough that you took them. Some schools require them, some recommend them, some suggest them, some won't even look at them. You have to figure out what your school is, where they fall on that spectrum. But if they're not required, I would not send them unless they're absolutely amazing. So I just wouldn't be sending anything that I didn't have to send that didn't represent me in my best light. And remember too that for some schools, if you send the ACT, you don't have to send the subject test, the SAT subject test. While most kids end up taking SAT, ACT, and subject tests just to have everything ready and at their disposal, you don't in the end end up sending all of those things if you don't need to. That's about it for test scores. Thanks.